In the heart of Manhattan, piercing through clouds and brushing the edge of the sky, stands a structure that was once the tallest building in the world. But the Empire State Building is not just a skyscraper. It is a statement, a defiance, a monument to ambition during a time when the world felt like it was falling apart. It was the year 1930. The Great Depression had wrapped its fingers around America. Businesses were collapsing, dreams were being buried. But in the middle of all that despair, an idea was born, not to survive the storm, but to rise above it. Developed by John J. Raskob and designed by architect William F. Lamb, construction began in March 1930. And it didn't creep up, it soared. Built at a pace of 4.5 stories per week, it climbed faster than any structure before it. Completed in just 410 days, the Empire State Building officially opened on May 1, 1931, towering 1,250 feet into the sky, not including its spire. It became the tallest building on Earth, not just a structure, but a triumph. A 102-story symbol that shouted to the world, "We are down, but we are not out. Even in the darkest hours, we will rise." What made it legendary wasn't just its height. It was the spirit behind it. Thousands of workers came together in a time of desperation. Many immigrants, many with nothing left to lose. They faced danger daily, balancing on beams hundreds of feet in the air, no harness, just heart. There were no shortcuts, there were no guarantees. But there was purpose. There was drive. And that's what the Empire State Building represents today. Not just power, but perseverance. Not just architecture, but attitude. The unshakable belief that no matter how bad things get, we are capable of building something extraordinary. Over the decades, it has withstood lightning, storms, even being struck by a plane in 1945. It's appeared in films, books, and hearts all over the world. It became a global icon, not just because of how high it stands, but because of when and how it rose. That story of rising when the world is falling is your story too. Because in life, there will be moments when everything feels like it's collapsing, when the economy crashes, the plans fail, the people leave, and you're left staring at rubble. But remember this, it's not about what's in front of you, it's about what's inside you. You were made to rise, to build, to climb. One beam at a time, one brick at a time. To rise and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city, to walk on water and to build up a city. You don't need to have the full blueprint figured out, you just need to start. Lay the foundation. Keep rising, even when no one's watching. Because someday the world will look up and see what you've built. The Empire State Building was once called the Empty State Building because it opened in a time of economic collapse with very few tenants. But it didn't matter. Because it wasn't built for the moment, it was built for the future. And so should your dreams be. Not just for today, not just for applause, but for legacy, for resilience, for the day when someone else stares at you and says, if they could rise in that storm, maybe I can too. So ask yourself, what are you building? What are you climbing toward, even when no one else believes? The world needs your skyscraper. It needs your strength, your structure, your light, because somewhere in your soul, there's a beam of steel waiting to be lifted. A dream that can rise above fear, doubt, and failure. And like the Empire State Building, once it rises, it will stand for generations.